Welcome to You Are Your Name. In this season, we are interviewing people who have balanced their names through the Kabbalion philosophy. If you've been following our podcast, you'll know that the Kabbalion philosophy teaches that names create a huge influence on our thinking, our health, and the experiences we attract, and that balanced names will create a more balanced life. We had people from all over the world changing their names, and we thought it would be helpful for you to listen to some of the changes they experienced after they balanced their names. So our guest today is Dusttin VanTinne. He's had a balanced name for a number of years. Thank you, Dusttin, for joining us.
You're most welcome. Nice to be here.
So how long have you used a balanced name?
If I remember correctly, I got my name changed in 1995.
Okay. And how did you find out about the mathematical principle?
Through my work, I was associating with quite a few students, and so I heard about it through them and got to know them a little bit and realized they were a nice group of people, and so I kept getting closer to them.
So did they give you a name analysis, or did you go ahead and get a name report?
I got a name report.
Okay. And how did that work out? Did you change your name based on that?
When I got the name report, of course, it comes as a little bit of a shock to somebody that's never had a name report before, because it's telling you things about yourself that you may or may not want to hear. But if you skip past your own feelings and start to look into what's being offered, it gives you a better chance to move ahead with it.
So in terms of may or may not want to hear, it does tell you weaknesses as well as your strengths.
Yeah, you probably don't like to hear about your weaknesses as much as your strengths.
It's interesting that it's really just describing the mathematical formulas in the name, but because those are our names, we feel like somehow we're being criticized, but really it's just an honest perspective of how those name combinations will unfold, as it were. Did the name report itself give you the confidence to change your name?
Association as well as the name report, you get to ask some questions when you're talking with students. So it ushered me along without it being much of a challenge.
What changes did you notice in your health or your thinking or your attitudes about life?
The first thing I noticed was that my thinking became quite calm. I wasn't fighting against the principles of my old name so much. So I realized that it gave me a bit of peace and made me feel a little bit better about myself and my progress.
Did you notice any changes in your physical health?
My health was fairly good at that time. I had already become a vegetarian prior to changing my name. So I was noticing quite a lot of changes just in the sort of the cleanliness of your body.
We have a cleansing diet and an application diet, which basically rebuild the body. What about your perspective on life? Did that change?
Once you start hearing what the philosophy is about, it piques your interest and you want to find out more. When I first started hearing about it, I went to the library and I found a book by Alfred J. Parker, and I took it home, and it was quite a thick book, and I read the whole thing over a weekend. So I got a real crash course in what was going on, but there were enough things in there that I was interested in that it pushed me towards learning more about the philosophy.
So you did your research and it rung true, and then you started studying the philosophy from that point on?
That's right. Yes. I had some help as well.
Right. You had friends who were students, so that's great.
Yeah.
Did you find that your life changed when you had a balanced name?
Yes, I had the beginnings of a small business going. So when I got my name analysis, I also got a balanced name for my business. And I noticed right away that the business started to pick up, and there were more people that were interested in getting my services. And so together, the two of them really pushed me along in a nice fashion.
I guess you probably eventually started using the cycles, which is a real strength.
Yes, I came across one of the students that I was associating with who was into cycles big time. So every time I talked to him, he would tell me about the cycles. So I got it crammed into me.
What have you found valuable in your studies of the Kevlar philosophy that you'd like to share with the listeners right now?
I think that one of the most important aspects is that it gives you a really good understanding of yourself and allows you to see how you can make changes in your life that make your life more pleasing and more successful. And it's really, if you want to work on yourself, this is the course for you because it really helps you to get along with things.
So it gives you all the tools to make those changes a permanent change.
Yes, and what taxes your intellect a little bit to make you want to learn more about yourself and the philosophy. They go hand in hand. After many years of the philosophy, you then learn how to take self out of the picture and just learn about the philosophy more and what it can do for you. And by following the courses and the rules of thinking, your life eliminates a lot of the problems that come along.
What advice would you give to someone considering a balanced name right now?
I think you would have to really think about the name that you have. If you have enough information to ascertain why your name affects you, and if you want more peace of mind and a calmer life, then it's a good idea.
Any final comments, Dustin?
Yes, if you have the option to get familiar with the Kabbalion philosophy, I would suggest that it's in your best interest to delve into it and learn as much as you can. And I think once you've gotten into it a certain ways, it'll just guide you along and you'll be quite happy with the end results.
Thank you. Appreciate your comments. I'm sure your perspective will help people appreciate the benefit of a balanced name. If you'd like to test this principle on yourself, just get a free name report from our website, which is Kabbalarians.com. That's KABALARIANS.com. It's a 20 to 25 page report based upon your first name, your surname, any nicknames you've used, plus the combination of those names together, and your birth date. It's readily available and it's free for you to test this principle. Until the next episode, happy thoughts. Whenever you're ready, here are 3 ways we can help you. Number 1, the Balanced Name Recommendation Service. Join the thousands of others who have harmonized their names with their inner potential to improve their health, happiness, and success. Number 2, learn the principles of mental freedom. Participate in our online training program to gain the essential tools to create all the progressive changes you seek in your life. These proven truths will open up new perspectives and accelerate your attainment of health, happiness, and success. Number 3, let Kalex Solutions help you choose a balanced name for your business, because many business names are an impediment to one's overall business success.